Hey guys, it's Billy with RiverBend Records here in Godfrey, Illinois. Hope everybody's doing well. I just want to kind of give you guys an update as far as what's going on. Sorry I didn't post a video last Friday. Things were just real busy here at the shop. It's kind of a rainy day here in Illinois, so it's a little bit slow. Figured I'd have time to not only update you on some stuff that came in Friday for new release Friday, but also some killer stuff that just came in a little while ago. So let's start off with some of that stuff that came in on Friday. Here we have Dead Daisies. This would be Glenn Hughes, Doug Aldrich, some really great, just classic, sleazy hair rock. New album just came out on Friday. 4 sides, double LP, great stuff. Sold a few of those this weekend. These Rhino Start Your Ear Off Right campaign with some more Dire Straits. Here's Making Movies. None of these are colored from what I can tell. Some of the ones that they made, some of the other releases, Talking Heads and In Excess, maybe the Rocktober ones, but I think even some of the January ones were done on colored wax as well. Maybe the Genesis, if I'm remembering right. Here is some more Dire Straits for you here. Just go through these real quick. That's a duplicate there. Of course, Brothers in Arms. Sorry, the other one's Communique and Love Over Gold. This is On Every Street. Sorry, my brain's like fried right now thinking of all this great stuff. Iron Maiden. This is self-titled, finally reissued, studio collection, remastered, re-released on Friday. Have not heard it to compare, to do an A-B against the ones that came out in, 2014, I guess. But I'm sure this is going to be great. This is one I was really excited to see. Waylon Jennings, original Outlaw. This is just some beautiful vinyl, red, white, and blue. This is a limited pressing. There you go. And if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I'm not 100% sure on this one. I need to be better at doing my my research. But I think this is the just a reissue of the Live at JD's, one of his first, really early albums. This is not all live stuff. There is some live stuff on here, but man, I spun this, opened one up. The wax is beautiful. It sounds fantastic. It's really good spin. Good stuff, especially if you love that Waylon stuff. So I ordered these months ago. These have been technically not out of print, but just really hard to find. They've just not been pressing them, so no matter how many times you order them, where you go to order them, you just couldn't find them. This is the debut from the Steelwoods, Straw in the Wind. And then, of course, wouldn't you know it, guitar player Jason Rowdy Cope passes away a week ago, and then these all of a sudden show up. I don't know. Call it fate, call it whatever you want, but this is a great album, very heavy. Jason and Wes Bayless formed the band. Wes is the other guitar player, vocalist, songwriter in the band. Very heavy Sabbath influenced country music, country rock. Brilliant stuff. If you like that kind of stuff, give this a listen. Check these dudes out. That's their first album, and this is their second album, Old News. So glad to have some Steelwoods in the shop finally. I mean, we've only been here 3 months, but we haven't had any. Now it's good to have some. This is a fantastic comp. I'm glad I am able to make this video now. This is Nuggets. This is the original artifacts from the first psychedelic era, 1965 to 1968. 2 LPs cut from the original analog masters. Trying to think. Put together by Lenny Kaye. Yeah, he's the one who compiled this. And this is a fantastic compilation. If you guys are into any of the psych, you know, Dylan over at Noble Records is he's the guy that turned me on to a lot of that psych stuff. This is fantastic. We sold through what we had on Friday. Just got some more back in. Great stuff. Check that out. If you haven't, if you weren't able to pick that up, give me a shout. I've got plenty. A lot of this stuff I've got plenty of. I'll be able to ship out to you. Trouble. You know, about, gosh, a month or so ago, we got the Trouble self-titled from 1990. And we got 5 copies in on a Friday. Sold them all out that day. This is their second album, The Skull, from 1985. They went through and redid a bunch of these Trouble albums, and they are fantastic. You talk about some great doom metal, just real good stuff. This is the album I was talking about, self-titled from 1990. Great metal, very very doomy, eerie, ominous, but really good stuff. This is a little bit more, I mean, it's not as doomy as that album, The Skull, or the Psalm 9, which I just actually got some more of those back in today. Let me find that here. There it is. I'll go ahead and get all the Trouble out of the way. There is Psalm 9 there, and you can see those are on black vinyl. I know they've done those in several different colors, but those are all on black vinyl. So that's the stuff that came in last week. So now let's get into some really cool stuff that just came in this morning. Super excited to see a lot of this stuff because we haven't had a lot of this stuff in a long time, and then some of it is stuff we just sell through so fast, and I'm glad to be able to get more of it in. Tupac, Me Against the World. Haven't had this one in for a while. Always good to get some Tupac in. Let's see. Gary Allan, Smoke Rings in the Dark. Limited edition colored vinyl. Not sure the color of this. I have this album. It's a fantastic album, but I'm not sure of the color. I can't remember. But man, what a great album. If you guys love Gary, snag this while you can. These are getting hard to find. Brent Cobb, Shine On Rainy Day. You know, of course, cousin of fantastic, brilliant producer Dave Cobb. Here, I've always got one word that I say all the time in all my videos, and I catch myself usually 3/4 of the way in. And today's hashtag is going to be fantastic. So this is a fantastic album. Trust me on that. Anyway, he is the cousin of legendary. There's a new word. Legendary producer. Nashville producer Dave Cobb. Great stuff. Love solving problems, digging holes. This is a fantastic album. There was, again, fantastic. So glad to see these Eagles. It's basically a mini box set, but it's their greatest hits, volume 1 and 2, in its own little mini box. I have a feeling these will be gone before this video is posted. Best of the Grateful Dead. Another band, you know, we just can't keep any of their stuff in stock. No matter how much you order, you sell through it. This is a really cool holographic foil cover. There goes the telephone. This is 1967 to 1977, the Best of the Grateful Dead. There you go. And then sticking with the Dead, this is the Best of the Grateful Dead Live, Volume 1, 69 to 77. There we go. Iron Maiden, more of these back in. Glad because we sell through them as soon as we get them. I shipped out a bunch of these. I'll probably be shipping out a bunch more because I've got a bunch of metalheads that watch my channel. Thank you guys for that. But Iron Maiden, this is Knights of the Dead, Legacy of the Beast, live in Mexico City. Of course, this was recorded on their Legacy of the Beast tour before everything was kind of stopped. Everything came to a screeching halt with the first round of COVID last spring. Cody Johnson, Ain't Nothing to It. Real good cowboy music. Good, authentic cowboy right here, but he sings great country music. Does a great job. Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures. This is the reissue. Classic debut album on 180-gram heavyweight vinyl, replicating original album artwork and cut from the 2007 masters. Joy Division there for you. Kid Rock, another one that we had when we first opened up, sold through everything, and then of course, when you know it, everything was sold out. Can't get any more back in. So glad to see these back in stock. Kid Rock, greatest hits. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, another one of those bands that we sell. God, they've got 15, 16 albums. We sell all of them. A ton. This is Infest the Rat's Nest. This is their doom thrash metal album that is kick butt. It is amazing. This is a great album. So glad to have those back in stock. As well as Miranda Lambert, Weight of These Wings. This is her 3 LP classic from, gosh, 5 years ago or so. Yeah, 2016. What was the big hit on this one? Vice. Great stuff. Of course, I think this was fresh off the divorce or split from Blake Shelton. Man, what a great... It's crazy how it takes things like that to have somebody put out a really deep, great album. But this is one of them. 3 LPs, hard to find. Grab that while you can. Madonna's 1986 album, True Blue. Shawn Mendes, this is newest here. These are hard to keep in stock. This is featuring Wonder and Monster. We have, I think all 3 Shawn Mendes albums in stock. This is the one that sells the best, though. Stevie Nicks, Belladonna. Anything special about this one? 1981 multi-platinum album remastered on 180-gram vinyl. I was just making sure it wasn't a colored vinyl. You know, of course, Vinyl Me Please just did that really killer, like purple or midnight blue or electric blue pressing of that. It's really good. Sticking with Stevie, here's Crystal Visions, the very best of Stevie Nicks on 2 LPs. 16 of her greatest hits, including Landslide and Edge of 17, 180-gram high-performance vinyl, half-speed masters by Stan Ricker at Preston RTI. This is going to be great. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be #fantastic. There again, more nuggets. Like if you missed it earlier, grab this one, guys. It is well worth the price of admission. One Direction. 4. Let's see, some more Pantera. We sell a bunch of Pantera here. This is a great Southern Trendkill. Of course, we were lucky enough to get a nice big stack of Cowboys from Hell and Vulgar Display of Power. The only one we haven't seen in a long time is Far Beyond Driven. That one seems to be the hardest one to get right now, but this one is getting there as well. Great album. It's one of those albums that I kind of went back and revisited after many years of being a huge Pantera fan. I didn't think I liked this album as much when it first came out, but now after 25 years, I guess, I think that came out in like 96. So after 25 years or so, it's a killer album. Pearl Jam, Versus. Some Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, the nice new remaster. Great stuff. Just an amazing pressing on that. Pixies, the Lost Purple Tape recordings. 9 songs found on the Pixies' pioneering 87 demo that never made it into Come On Pilgrim. Limited edition of 1,500 copies on orange, green, or purple vinyl. I guess it's going to be a crapshoot as to what color you get. There you have it. The Pixies. John Prine. Glad to see these back in stock again. These came out in, October. And they repressed the first 3, and then we should have the next 3 coming out next week. But self-titled John Prine. I believe these are... here I am. I'm going to probably be speaking out of turn, but I believe these were cut by Kevin Gray. It does not say, but I think they were. John Prine, Diamonds in the Rough. Again, these were 3 issues that came out in October. Queen, News of the World. Springsteen, Western Stars, the, I guess you're going to call it a soundtrack. Songs from the film. Not really a soundtrack, but the movie was great. If you guys haven't seen the movie, the performance, it's basically just Bruce telling stories, which is what he's great at. Telling stories about these songs, and then he and the band actually perform them in his barn. It's great, and this is the recording of that performance. Steel Drivers, some Chris Stapleton in the Steel Drivers. We can't keep these in stock. It's just a great album. All that Stapleton stuff. If you love Stapleton, you gotta have the Steel Drivers. Bluegrass at its finest. Great to see these show up. Super stoked I was able to get some of these. You know, these one steps on the Ultra Disc one step. Super Vinyl, Mo-Fi, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Double Trouble couldn't stand the weather. These things sold out on pre-order. Being a new store, you know, I get heavily allocated on a lot of things. Certain things I order, they just don't show up. Certain things I order 10 of, I might get 2 of. These I ordered, and luckily I ordered them early enough and was able to get them. So these things are already selling like crazy on the secondary market. It is going to be fantastic. I can't wait. I got one for me. I can't wait to open it up and give it a spin. But these are limited to 7,000. They're all hand numbered. If you guys know about the Mobile Fidelity one steps, you know that. Don't sleep on that one. That one's going to be a hot one. Sticking with Stevie Ray, this one I was actually excited to see. Stevie Ray Vaughan from Wisconsin, 1990. I believe this is his last final performance before the fateful crash. Stevie Ray Vaughan's final performance was full of his usual fire and emotion. Despite being in the middle of a grueling tour opening for Eric Clapton, he was enjoying his newfound sobriety on a peak form as he shared the stage with Clapton, Buddy Guy, Robert Cray, and his brother Jimmy. Pressed in excellent fidelity, together with background notes and images, this is a fitting memorial to one of the finest blues guitarists America has ever produced. So, love that photo too. Good stuff. And lastly, leave you with this one here. Great to see these back in stock. Neil Young, Harvest Moon, a great album. There for a long time I thought I hated Neil Young. This album brought me back around, opened my eyes. Such good stuff. An epic, timeless, classic album here. Just as timeless as Harvest. Really, really good stuff. So there you go. There's the phone. Guys, if you're not doing so already, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment. Make sure you reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to take care of you. Thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Until next time, take care. Peace.